Hello, my name is James Barbush. I am here with Betty Diller of Professional Referral Exchange. And I would like her to tell you why she got started in PRE and why is that so important to members.
Okay, well thank you, James. I appreciate the opportunity to share this information. And it comes from the heart, because this has been a journey for me. And what happened back in the early 90s, I was in an area, well, it was Bloomington, Indiana, actually, and I was selling Yellow Pages at the time. And it was door-to-door, business-to-business, and I called that pick and shovel work because it was just really tough. So one day, I had transitioned from South Carolina into Indiana because it was a job and I needed to make money. And so that one particular day I went into this used clothing store because I needed boots and a hat and actually a long coat too. So I was in there talking to the lady who ran the consignment store, and she was actually the owner, and she said, well, what are you doing in town? And I told her, I'm in town, I'm brand new, I don't know my way around too well, but I'm, selling Yellow Pages here, and I'm trying to get to know business owners. So she said, well, in that case, why don't you just come with me to the business referral group that meets on Wednesday morning at the Holiday Inn at 7:30 in the morning? And I said, a business referral group? What is a business referral group? I had a total misunderstood word, or what I call an MU, on that business referral organization because I didn't understand what that meant. And so she said, well, why don't you just come with me on Wednesday morning and I'll show you everything, explain everything. So I said, okay, sure, I'll be glad to do that. I appreciate it. So I went with her on Wednesday morning and I couldn't believe what I saw. In this little sleepy town of Bloomington, Indiana, there were probably almost 50 people in a room, and they were very animated, very enthusiastic, and they were exchanging little pieces of paper, which I found out were referrals. So I sat through a meeting and I couldn't believe what I saw. I mean, people were exchanging multiple referrals, not just one or two. And the girl who brought me, her name was Mia, she gave her fellow members like 7 referrals that day. And so I was very impressed. And I decided that I should take a leap of faith and join this group. And I found out that my category was media advertising and that it was open, it was available to me. So I took out my credit card, took a leap of faith, and I can say from the, very honestly, my life has not been the same since. It's just been amazing. Because my head said, well, I need to build relationships, so what better place than an environment like this with other business people? And I also had the idea that these people don't know me or like me or trust me. That's when it all came to me. These people don't know me, so I have to earn their trust. And so I started giving referrals. And as a result of doing that, giving first, I was able to receive referrals. And back then, being in Yellow Pages, I was selling, my special was dollar bill size ads, or double quarter columns. And so I was selling double quarter columns to my fellow members and creating the content and so forth. And they got to know, like, and trust me. And when the phone book came out, they got results. So that was really what saved me, because at that point in time I was down in my luck. Before I became a member, I was down on my luck and I didn't know anyone, and I had a car payment, I had a rent payment, I had to survive, I had to feed myself, and it really came at a perfect time. And so then what happened, I moved back to Pennsylvania because my dad got sick, and in year 2000 I met Eve Peterson, and she needed a go-to person. She needed somebody who really would be able to expand her organization. And she saw that I got it, that I understood it, that I had passion about it, and so I was her girl. So I expanded it out here, and we built a really, really strong organization in southeastern Pennsylvania. And then about 2 years ago, she passed away, and now I own PRE. And we are expanding, we are growing, and I just love to be able to offer members what we have in our organization, because I feel it's highest and best.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Excellent. You know, what stuck in my head the most in what she was saying was her life hasn't been the same since that first step into that organization. I invite you to take a look at Professional Referral Exchange. Betty Diller is the enthusiasm and the expertise behind the business model. Come and check us out.
Thank you. We're on the web at www.prenetworking.net. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
And if you come and check us out, your life will never be the same.